In our fast-paced, fast-evolving and technically driven business environment in which we all now live, management consulting has become one of the fastest-growing business sectors globally as organizations yearn to improve their performance to remain competitive. The government of Trinidad and Tobago, noting the value it brings to regional markets and more so the numerous benefits to local providers, embarked on several initiatives to provide organizational change management assistance, coaching, and other such methodologies to improve the standard of delivery overall. The Caribbean Export Development Agency, in collaboration with the Trinidad and Tobago Coalition of Service Industries and Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit, hosted the 5th Management Consulting Symposium at the Hyatt Regency, Trinidad from September 10th to the 12th, 2013. Themed Strategic Alliances for Development, Scale, Scope and the Export Competitiveness of CARIFORUM Management Consultants in Europe and the Emerging Markets, the symposium engaged regional and international experts in dialogue to discuss and resolve critical issues confronting the industry, undertake training in key areas to enhance competitiveness, as well as network with other regional consultants and extra-regional consulting firms. The symposium brought a renewed focus to establishing strategic alliances and generating opportunities for CARIFORUM management consulting firms to exploit the CARIFORUM EU Economic Partnership Agreement and those in the emerging markets. Anthony Bradshaw, Chief Operating Officer at the Caribbean Export Development Agency, explains the importance of the symposium.
The main objective of the symposium is to support the development of the management consulting industry. We realize the importance of the industry to the economic development of the region, and it has been identified as a priority area for support under the 10th EDF program. With respect to the symposium in particular, we utilize the symposium as a mechanism whereby we can target the key result areas as identified under our strategic objective.
Senator the Honourable Vasant Bharath, Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment, in his feature address, underscored the importance of management consultancy in the Caribbean.
Looking at the growth of management consultancy practices, increasing trends have been strong across many segments of the market, but in particular demonstrating rapid expansion in the field of information technology. In the Caribbean, the opportunity for the management consultancy industry is a significant one, particularly as the private sector market is augmented by the inflow of now multilateral and bilateral donor funds. Many countries in the region face pressing economic needs to diversify their economies away from a single dominant sector, particularly with the increasing trend of withdrawal of preferential access for agricultural products. It has therefore become necessary for our economies to find new sources of foreign exchange earnings to offset weak balance of payment positions created by a need to import, and to at the same time provide more and better paid jobs for our people. Management consulting can therefore be considered to be a high value added industry with a heavy export orientation, which has the potential to contribute and make a significant contribution to address these needs of the regional market, which provides many opportunities for our service providers.
Some of the other key activities that presented itself as part of the 3-day workshop was the opportunity for business-to-business sessions with the EU consulting firms facilitated by Caribbean Export in order to generate business, thereby increasing penetration into the EU market by CARIFORUM firms. Noting the wide cross-section of countries and territories represented,
where we have about 75 participants from the CARIFORUM region, which will be CARICOM plus the Dominican Republic. So we have the Bahamas here, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Barbados, Trinidad, Jamaica, to name a few. In addition to that, we have representatives here from the European Union. We have firms here from Spain, Belgium. We even have from another emerging market, Mauritius. And we have an organization here from France. And in addition to that, we have 3 organizations out of Africa who are also in the consulting field. So it's a very wide cross-section. In addition to CARIFORUM, we also have participants from the overseas countries and territories. So we have participants here, for example, from Martinique and Curacao.
Participants at the symposium openly expressed their appreciation for the opportunities it provided.
Yes, I have seen the need to participate in a symposium like this because it gives me a greater network and interaction with seasoned consultants, both locally and internationally, giving me that kind of connection that I need in order to maybe one day become an international consultant, which would require that I work not only throughout the Caribbean, but I work elsewhere, outside of the Caribbean.
So the opportunity to learn about the consulting field, the management consulting field within the region and internationally, to be able to make links, especially in my niche market, which is event management, tourism, and hospitality. So Barbados, which is where I'm from and where the company operates, thrives on tourism. The region, by far and large, most of the countries do, but most of the stalwarts are probably moving on. So I saw the need to come in to learn about the designations that you would need to function as a certified management consultant, what opportunities were in existence, and how I could tap into those opportunities. Being the new kid on the block, so to speak, and learn from the people in the room who would obviously have been here several times before, who would be familiar with procurement strategies, writing proposals, and the status of the industry globally, and to learn, like I said, from the other persons in the room that would have done this before.
I have participated at this particular business symposium last year in Jamaica for the first time, and it's had a lot of benefits. I'm also a member of the Caribbean Institute of Certified Management Consultants, the regional organization, as well as a member of the CHAPTI, Trinidad and Tobago chapter. So last year, with the addition of the B2B meetings, where we were able to interact with foreign consulting firms, that session really helped us to get a broader insight as to what is required of Caribbean consultants when you're actually bidding internationally for work. That to me was the best aspect of it, and as well as being able to network with regional consultants. Normally there's not a forum where you can see all of us coming together, and this actual event brings all of us together. The actual event also looks at pushing us forward with respect to the CMC certification, which is the global certification required for management consultants. So that is the Certified Management Consultant certification.
The symposium provides some rich opportunities for the opportunities that exist within the field of management consulting, and also to connect with the international consultants and the regional consultants, and to really look at how we can hone our skills and develop other competencies that will make us more effective as management consultants.
Developing regional competencies, strengthening business-to-business cooperation, and improving the level of delivery overall can and will make a substantial contribution to a better and more sustainable future for the Caribbean.